Good morning and welcome in Northwest Ohio. This is Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. I am Andre Savage. The great Sandy Eisenberg sits next to me.
Hello.
And down there on the end, he's jostling himself all about. He is the one and only Steve Remy. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
or
happy
lady
there's
and
only
gentlemen.
one, but we
Right.
love you.
True indeed. How have you guys been? 2 weeks you've been gone?
I've been gone 3.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
know.
another impromptu hiatus.
Yeah, well,
You know,
I'll tell
it's
you what,
okay, though, it
I would have
happens.
traded how I felt for how you felt the 2 weeks that I was incapacitated.
It felt like 6 months to me.
Did it?
When I don't see you for about 6 days, it gets
Eat
weird.
more leafy greens.
Right.
And there's
believe
the
me,
start.
I didn't eat any leafy greens.
Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? So, today on the program, though, a lot of things have happened since we've been gone.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Since we've been out, Bill Cosby has gone to jail. Susan Komen made off with another ton of money. And Kavanaugh, no words for that. But many words have led us to a decision this week. And the Toledo Fire Department wants to educate the public.
Right.
And we're excited about that. So we'll be right back, everyone. It's the 1st October. Or excuse me, the first Sunday in October. I
Yes.
said that wrong.
It's okay,
I
honey.
don't do the show all the time.
And we're very grateful.
Excited to be here, though. Should be a bumpy ride. Stay tuned.
He's so dramatic.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419, and without Love My 419, how would you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses and things that make up the 419? So stop in to Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them for bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
More Love My 419 in a moment, but now it's the commerce time. And there he is.
Hey, Mr.
the man
Commerce.
himself.
It's the Secretary of Commerce.
Yeah, Jeff Jaffe in the
Yeah.
building this morning. People, welcome, sir. How are you?
I don't
Good
want
to
to
see
be
you.
I don't want to be a secretary. Not that that sounds sexist or anything, but you know,
Eh, when you're the
I'd
Secretary
like
of
to
State,
be the
though, that's
Chief
always
of
good.
Commerce,
The Chief
Chief
of Commerce.
of
I
Commerce.
like
Commander.
the
in
Commander,
chief.
Honcho.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. Doesn't that sound more important
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Secretary?
I like the
Commander.
Baron of Baubles.
Baron of Baubles is not bad.
I like that.
I like
I
it.
like
Jazzy
that.
Jeff. There is Jazzy Jeff. though.
I've been,
yeah, I
I've
know
been
you know
known-
Jazzy Jeff.
I've been known as Jazzy Jeff before.
like that.
I knew
Or
it.
it
I
could
knew
be
that.
Jazzy Jeweler.
In fact, many years ago, when we had Al Jarreau in town, when the Jazz Society had Al Jarreau, I was his Jazzy Jeff, and he sang "Happy Birthday" to me that night when he was in concert, which was probably one of the highlights of my life.
That's big.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a different story right there.
Yeah. The late great Al Jarreau.
Yes.
That's right.
Anyway,
A lot of things going on.
yeah, it's been a busy week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Starting with the Susan Komen.
We as a company, and I'm sure everybody has been affected. We've been affected by people with breast cancer, family
We
and
do.
dear
Yeah,
friends,
I am
everybody.
too, absolutely.
And we made a decision 20 years ago to support the race with our annual charm, our Race for the Cure charm, and we make a presentation to two. There's one who's the survivor.
Okay.
Right.
That's
and
cool.
They honor the survivor, and then unfortunately they have an in memory of that they that we give a gift to the remaining family, and this year, interesting enough, 4 or 5 years ago, the person who we did in memory of this year was one of our survivors, and
that's cool.
she was she was a wonderful Kelly Andres. She was beautiful spirit, wonderful teacher. She spread awareness of breast cancer. She did a lot of good things in the community. And I had an opportunity to talk to her family just for a minute after we made the presentation.
That's cool.
He was playing reporter. That's
And
what he
I was the man on the street. And you may want to take a look. Love My 419 report from the Komen race for the cure. This is Janet, who is Kelly Andrus's sister. Kelly was a survivor award winner a number of years ago. 5 years ago, and we actually gave her one of the Harold Jaffe Race for the Cure bracelets. This year, unfortunately, she was celebrated in memory of, and Janet was just telling me, what did you say?
That when Kelly got that bracelet 5 years ago, I stood in front and took pictures. And I come every year from out of town. I live in Maryland now. But that bracelet meant everything in the world to her. And every year she would be so excited to get that new charm. Unfortunately, she only got 2 more, I think it was, because she passed away in June 2016. But thank you. You guys are amazing for what you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for honoring my brother-in-law and nephews.
They're good kids. It's a great family.
They're the
Love what
best.
they're doing in the community.
Thank you.
It's very important.
Yep, and if I don't meet my goal, I'll finish it off on the team.
Good for you.
So thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barber Shop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
All right, people, welcome back. This is Love My 419. Hi, Andre, sitting in, not normal. Like Sandy, not normal. But hi, Sandy, good morning to you.
You may not be normal, but I know I am.
Well, Steve is
Well,
the normal
Steve.
standard. Steve Reed, ladies and gentlemen, he's here as
Well,
well.
he didn't bring his tutu today.
No, I didn't.
And I'm a champagne.
Steve,
I'm surprised.
really quick, talk about Sandy 1991, please, in her business, which is flourishing.
Yes.
Make sure this is her season. She told you this is the season right now.
Yes.
Get over there to
Rachel Michaels Popcorn. Rachel so graciously told us she has now a lot of her new pumpkin flavors out for
sound
Halloween.
Sound yummy.
And a suggestion too, Rachel wants you to know she is available also to do pumpkin parties at her place. Popcorn and birthday parties. Think about
that would be
kick it at the
great.
store.
Kids
Kick it
would
at the
just
store.
love that.
Kids would love that.
Yeah, and then the parents
I would
don't
love
have
it. I
to
don't
have
need the
mess.
popcorn. Rachel will be there, right?
Yes,
Yes, and the
yes.
parents don't
That's
have
all
to
I
have the
need.
mess at home.
That's all
Kids
I need.
throwing popcorn and
Local, and great popcorn.
yes.
With that,
She's a great girl.
There you go.
and now,
Gal.
hot stuff
Woman.
in the 419, Sandy. This is what you like to do. I'd love to kick it off. Jeep sales. Jeep sales, Sandy. September was a
You
good
know what?
month.
That's true. I'm telling you, I pulled into in the parking lot over at Franklin Park Mall. Literally surrounded. Every car near my car was a Jeep. Some size, some.
They are popular. Record
Oh my
sales,
gosh.
14%.
I'm not kidding ya.
Up 14%.
Well, there
So-
must have been the 14% parked by my car.
Yeah. I mean, they're the tune locally
telling ya.
to 83,000 a month they're selling. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
a lot
look
of money.
good.
That's a lot. Well,
And they're looking good.
They are. They're a great
There's
product.
With
Some
no
of them are
plans to the-
smoother. Well, some of them are smoother looking and squared off. And
Sleek.
neat.
More fuel efficient too, because that was
Yes.
the big problem they had with some of the earlier models. The newer ones are
I
more
used to
fuel
drive a
efficient.
Jeep for when I was with the county. God, I loved it in the snow. It was.
Really?
Oh my heavens!
Well, how about
Are you
this?
kidding?
When you were with the county, what was the requirement for background checks with respect to firearms?
Jeez, I don't know. That was the sheriff's department.
Well, there
Well-
are new stipulations in place now.
Right.
Oh, good.
And it's a big problem because they're saying that only 20% of the court officials who should be reporting civil protection are not doing so. So it's a big issue with these background checks.
Well, but you also get lazy gun shop owners that, oh, my buddy just needs a gun to shoot his neighbor or
Right.
something.
But what they're saying is a lot of the deterrents that determine whether a person should be or should not be getting a gun are not being reported. So that's how some of these people are slipping through the cracks. So that's an issue.
Well, you got also mental health issues, and you can be okay one day, and 6 months from now you'll be sick.
And all of it could end you in the courthouse. Speaking of which,
Or
the people
dead.
of Fulton County
Or dead.
are renovating
Or dead.
their courthouse.
Yes, to the tune of $4.2 million.
Well, at least they
in
didn't tear it
renovation.
down, so we didn't have to have 400 stories on the tear down of a courthouse because the publisher of the Blade doesn't like courthouses being torn down.
Well, it's a beautiful courthouse. I mean, a lot of those courthouses are historic and they are beautiful.
Our
but
courthouse
that's-
is wonderful.
It's beautiful.
Our courthouse, unfortunately, is they're spending an awful lot of money on trying to save the facade because it's sandstone and it's coming off in
Well,
layers.
all I know is that $4.2 million had put a smile on Moser Construction because they're getting a $3.86 million contract.
They do good
There you
work.
go.
Mosier does good work.
Great work.
And we're going to Mosier ourselves on out of here to the break.
That
We'll
was
be
very
right back.
cute.
Was it?
Yeah.
I finally did. I have an announcement. Did I tell you that announcement
Oh,
coming?
stop it. That you're leaving the show? Is that the announcement?
They hope. Oh, they're praying. Good Lord.
Nationwide Auto Finance wants to thank you. We are moving tons of vehicles and always restocking our inventory. Come see our cars, trucks, and SUVs, models as new as 2016 and miles as low as 20,000. Bring us your trade-in. Drag it, push it, pull it. We don't care how you get it here. We need your old vehicle, and you need a new one. For 20 years, we've been your buy here, pay here dealer, and we still are. Lenders are waiting to approve you. Bring us your trade-in. Bring us your valid license, latest pay stub, and down payment, and we will get you in a vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Love My 419, brought to you in part by Amy's Cleaning Service, the Wonder Woman of cleaning. Feature your business now on Love My 419. Now back to Love My 419 on NBC 24.
Welcome. This is Love My 419, and it is an illustrious morning. We always love having you. Hi, Northwest Ohio. Andre,
How about Southeast Michigan?
Sandy,
Hi.
Michiganders, Steve Reamy,
Fulton County.
and there you are. But what are we here to do right now? It's time to take a look at the nation, people. But before we do that, let's have a nationwide look locally, Steve.
Yes. Anybody out there needing a new car? Many
Yeah, I
people
do. I still do.
You do?
Yeah.
You need a car. You could
I
use a
have two
bicycle.
cars.
Then none
They
of them
don't run.
Well, there you go. All the more reason to go.
They're probably sitting in your front yard.
Well, they're sitting at the garage. Even
Oh.
worse. And they're not
Yes.
getting fixed. They're at the garage. We got them to the garage.
Not
but
getting
yeah,
fixed
yeah,
because
yeah.
you didn't pay them.
Wow. Well,
Well,
evidently,
that's part of it, but they just didn't do the work. I'm
you
sorry.
need to schedule an appointment with Al and talk about getting a
Car.
60-day warranty
On
with
a-
the
on
Virgin.
a car.
Now, you know what? If you go over, we're now getting into Halloween. Go see Al. Get a pumpkin. Thanksgiving's coming.
That's right.
Get a turkey.
turkey.
Yeah. Christmas is coming. Get some socks.
Get some socks.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
But you got to go see Al and mention Love My 419.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, like we said, to the nation, and we've been gone for 2 weeks, and boy, a hell of a lot of stuff has gone down
Seems
since
like
we were
I've
last
been
on.
gone longer because
6
I was
months.
sick.
No, I haven't
very
seen you.
sick.
I feel
I was very
heartache
sick.
when I don't see you.
Oh, I'm
at
so
this.
sorry.
These
I'm
nuts.
sure Amy's watching this and would like to kill you.
I
But
don't want to
boy.
talk about the wig transitions. But, all right, speaking of that and honorary talk, Brother Kavanaugh. Oh,
Wow.
So I just don't know how we
brother.
don't have to worry about how it ended, all the rest of that. I don't care what was the start, where we at the end. We get all of that. What we want to talk about is how in the heck do we get to this point? What does this say about the democracy that this man can be? Oh, wait a minute. All the way back to Clarence Thomas. I'm going to jump off right there. We don't even have to get to Kavanaugh. Let's go book in Clarence Thomas on debauchery.
Well, it's the same
And
white
it's-
guy, bunch of white guys paying absolutely no attention to the woman accusing Clarence Thomas. And these same white guys don't want to pay any attention to Dr. Ford because She
Well,
said
my
it was one of the
amazement
boys.
in the whole thing was, I remember when I was 17 and 18, I certainly wasn't writing down on calendars what I was doing for the entire. That part cracked me up. And all these letters that have surfaced from when he was young. Come on.
First of all, it's a long time ago, and I understand it, but that woman was absolutely crushed.
Oh.
And that whether you go on with your life and you get a half a dozen degrees and you're happy in your marriage, it's still right back here, always, every day, every
and the
moment.
makeshift FBI investigation, all that was just a
Well,
lot
the
of...
FBI investigation better show something, except they don't want to show the public the articles.
But now that it was settled, though, now we're where we are now. So again, they've done all that. It was just a bunch of dog and pony show.
It was an embarrassment. Lindsey Graham, I thought, was an absolute embarrassment. Evidently, he didn't take his meds that day.
No.
And I don't understand this federal judge Kavanaugh sniffing a lot. You think
A lot of sniffing. I hope they had the puffs with the lotion, because I don't want him to be dry there from all that.
And on that note, let's move on though about the nose and the
whatever that stuff was. And him crying, it was asinine.
Well, here, look, we got to speed this along here, people, because we can't forget to mention, although a bit old at this point, but does it ever really get old? Bill Cosby is in prison.
Who cares? He should stay there.
Damn. Well, I mean, I get that, Sandy, but
80 years old? Who cares?
We couldn't have done a house arrest. What is 80 years old? What is the point of that?
He could have done a house arrest.
Where's he going?
It's the principle of the thing.
I got a daughter. I get all of
the
that.
law.
But I'm just saying, really? 80 years
Really?
old? There should be a statute, just like you shouldn't be able to drive anymore after, like you. Are you still driving?
Buddy.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. We'll take those remarks back. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean everyone driving that's over 70, please forgive me, but Sandy is quite another case. But again.
Yeah, because I'll never drive you again. Your Uber
That's
here.
it. My Uber's gone. My Sandy Uber's gone. Hey, Patrick is rolling us along. Before we go, though, again, Bill Cosby, we'll have to come back to that. That's not over. Something's going to happen.
Who cares?
This is bad. You know how they feel about sex offenders or that type of thing behind bars. I don't know where we're going. I don't know. Can he trade Jello pudding, though? Will he be able to...
There you go.
The Connors are coming too, people. On our way out the door, do you care about that? The Connors are coming.
The Connors are coming.
I know this is a fairly conservative audience. We know our people on the right really love us here, love my 419.
Oh, yeah.
So we know.
I'm interested to see how that's just going to pull off, because
I don't know, but I saw the new Murphy Brown with Hillary. It was the best.
There you go.
And there you go. The ideas are nil. Magnum PI, Murphy Brown, Roseanne the Reprise. Originality has died, people. And Cosby sits in jail. And the Supreme Court is full of funny business. How about that? A break?
Wow.
A break. I
Love my
need
419.
a break from you.
We'll return in a moment. You like that?
Fire cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. So magnificent, it will ignite her passion. Its unmatched beauty expresses the power of your love. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
Welcome back, Northwest Ohio. Thank you for being with us this Sunday morning, the first one of October. Hi, I'm Andre, Sandy, Steve, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time for fun in the 419. But first,
a reminder for you to get the app, because I'm telling you, you want to see the things
get the app.
you
The
don't
app
see
is more
on
fun.
it's part of the
Show.
announcement too. The
It
app is
is.
part of the announcement. Did I mention there would be an announcement soon?
Yes.
Yes.
But you won't tell me.
Not today.
Nope.
It's not time.
But we're going to tell you, Sandy, is about
What's going on, though,
fun.
Steve?
Okay. Hold down at Stranahan on November 16th.
Whoa.
That's big.
Shout out Sarah Beavers and the people at Stranahan.
Yes.
Sent the press release over. We had to get that in there.
Yes,
We
the
love
hold
her.
down at the Stranahan. Now, that's different from the hold down that might be on the corner of Monroe and Erie. But nevertheless, it's a hold down. Okay.
There's a lot of that
That's a
happening.
lot. That's a
HO
whole
versus HOE, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
big weekend. BGSU Homecoming, October 13th. And for those of you that like Broadway, Chicago will be playing at the Valentine Theater. And those of you with your little furry friends out there, Barktoberfest is going to be going on. So a lot of fun stuff. And we can't forget Joyful Smiles. And boy, do we have a clip about that.
Absolutely. They were here. The last time we were on, Sandy, you weren't here.
No, I
The
was
1991 version of you was here. If you
Yes,
didn't know. Yeah, she
yes.
was here. And you were hot at one point.
I know I was.
The Beyonce
You just kind of,
version.
you just lukewarm now, but you still, you still got it. But anyway, our people and our good friends at Joyful Smiles, they were kind enough to have us out. Steve and Nick lied and said they would attend. They did not.
Pretty
Steve had no
much.
intention of going. And Nick, well, Councilman, we'd like to hear from you on that. So, without further ado,
Hi guys, I'm Aaron with Joyful Smiles Through Faith, and we are at the Bullying Awareness Spaghetti Dinner at Oakshade Grove, also known as the German American Festival. And let's come on inside and see what we got going on. Today, have us a nice plate of spaghetti. Well, here we go, some items donated here. Some local companies. We got Alan Miller Jewelers, Soda Salon and Spa, Towers Armory, many, many more. True Rest Float Spa, which is one I'm hoping to win myself. All right, so we got a nice bake sale, which is we're just about out of stuff. Like I said, them brownies were absolutely delicious. Thank you guys. And we're going to take a quick peek over here with the rest of our group. Here's our Joyful Smiles package here. We make these care packages that we give out to kids that are victims of bullying, abuse, neglect, homelessness, as well as long-term care. Again, we also work with Bullfrogs Against Bullying. That's run by Kelly Shook and her daughter Maddie, which are just wonderful kids. So let's come on through. So here we got Jacqueline Federico, the president and founder of Joyful Smiles Through Faith, back there behind the DJ booth, spinning some tunes for us. And we also got some special guests from Cleveland, Ohio, the Words for the Children Great Lakes chapter. They've been so gracious to come out and visit us today. They sponsor a child that's in need with a male and a female, and they just kind of, anytime they need anything, they're available 24/7. Doesn't matter what time of day it is, doesn't matter what's going on. They'd be more than happy to come and talk with the children. We get that information on our website so we can hook up with them as well. And look, we have some of the warrior children right here. They got their cuts on, hanging out, dancing and partying. Oh, good job, girls. Hey, Nico. All right, little Batman. So, Jacqueline right here. This is the president and founder, Jacqueline Federico.
Hi.
And we're just having fun. What do you think of today?
I think it's an amazing event. I think that we had a really, really awesome turnout just here making a difference in children's lives.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barbershop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
and welcome back, Northwest Ohio, one final time this first Sunday morning of October. Thank you for joining us for the entire half hour. It's been a blast, hasn't it, Sandy?
Yes, it
You love
has.
it when I'm over here.
Oh,
I know you do.
I do. You're
Sandy
so
Eisenberg,
dramatic.
Steve Remy, Andre
So
Savage, ladies and
dramatic.
gentlemen.
Right.
What are you talking about? I'm not dramatic.
Yes, you are. It's how you.
I'm dreamy. I'm not dramatic, I'm dreamy.
Does that mean nightmare-y?
That's one perspective. Sandy, what are your final thoughts? Is that the final thought? We're just going to get to our final thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Sandy, lead us off. Ladies
I have
first.
no final thoughts.
Right.
Because you've been spouting them out all show where we can't go to break. You just tell us, so that's why. Of course you don't have any final thoughts.
I certainly do. I think that the president's commentary the last couple of weeks has been so beneath the office of the president. He is such a crude moron, as most of his staff have called him. I just think it's an embarrassment to this country, to the people in this country, and all of us.
I would have to agree with you.
Yes, and I think the whole world laughs at us. They sure laughed at
Well, they
him
were cracking
at
up
the
at the
UN.
UN. They did laugh. But again, hey, I mean, listen. I don't get this, though. We're going to keep on with this narrative. The president is doing what he told you he would do. I'm coming in here to change the swamp around, switch up the game, and do things my way. Has he not done that? I don't know if you like everything that has taken place, but thus far, all this complaining, where is it getting us? I'm sorry, this is not my final thought. Steve, take the final thought.
I want to say one other thing.
We know you do.
Most of his swamp people are going to jail. What does that tell you? I think the best and the brightest, and they're all in the crapper.
Well, there's that.
I don't know what you say, Steve. All I know is the president has pretty much kept his word as far as I can tell. That's something I'm not used to. I don't know if you like the result.
We don't always agree with the delivery, but hey.
Steve, what you got?
Well, you know what, all I'm going to say, for all those of you like myself that watch Dancing with the Stars, continue to vote for Joe the Grocer. He might not be keen on the two-step, but he ain't bad to look at. There you go.
Well, my final thought in rebuttal to Sandy, and because I like making money like the president does, and I'll look at it from that perspective.
Well, he's a crook.
Well, folks, we don't want to steal any more of your time this morning, so we thank you for joining us, as always, for the incomparable Steve Remy, the vivacious Sandy Eisenberg.
I'm going to be vivacious.
And the stoic, yet amusing, yours truly. We'll see you next week. Who will be in the chair? You just never know. That's what's great about the show. What are you talking about?
You're trying to be
Donald Trump, the new one. The black Trump. Making the hood great again.
Yeah, Donald Crump.
See you next week, everyone.